How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Xavier's here. We're gonna play around with trying to get his trunk to kind of come back a little bit. So he's got some oxidation. He used to have a spoiler on there and there's a lot of glue and stuff. So this is his car here. And as you can see, he's got the glue from the spoiler being glued down. It's like a 3M double-sided tape. And then if I get the right angle, you can see there's kind of like a hazing to this. So our goal is to clay bar it, clean it down. We're gonna try to wet sand it a little bit, and then we're gonna polish it and see if we can get all that to come out and this thing to kind of come back to life. Now, there is a spot here where the clear coat's completely missing, so try to blend it a little bit, but that's never gonna come back to full life, and we know that. He just wants to look a little bit better. We've got that car show coming up, and why not? Let's have a little fun with this, see what we can do. Xavier's here, like I said. What is it, a 98, 99?
99.
99 S500. Let's see what we can accomplish. Some of that soapy water down. You're good. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and fill you in because we tried out a couple different things and I think I know exactly the direction we're gonna go because it's working. So we first started out with just the 3000 sanding disc and then some compound, but it still kind of showed some of those imperfections in the clear coat. We think it's kind of water spots that maybe got so much sun that they embedded into the clear coat. We went back over it now with some 2500 grit sandpaper and just did this spot right here, and it almost completely gone now, the water spot. So big difference. If I come along here, you'll start seeing all of these spots right here. If I come back here, you can see it's pretty much blending it. So what we're gonna do is try to speed through a lot of this. We're gonna 2500 grit the entire thing, maybe a couple times, and then we're gonna do the 3000 grit sanding disc, compound, and then we'll polish the entire thing. We don't have too much daylight, but hopefully enough to show you guys, because I know Xavier's gonna have to get on the road. So let's get going, let's get this thing done.
Something about you feels so different. Yeah, you mess me up inside. It's like your energy was kissing my soul back to life, was living. Now it feels like every part of me is died. Yeah, you're gone without a trace. You left me where no one can find me. There's no sign of life out here. I scream and it goes silent. I fight so hard, but I can't fight my way out. Lost all dimension and time. All alone, you're losing my mind. And this goes down.
Well, guys, not everything we do is a success, but I'm gonna show you this video anyways, just to kind of give you an idea of what can be done and what can't be done. So every car is different. Every clear coat has a different amount of clear coat left. So you gotta kind of take your time and see where you can go with it. Xavier is planning on wrapping, repainting, who knows, down the road. Here's the funny story about this. The guy that I went and bought the CL 600 with, and we just got Chris Weber's car, his name's Tony. And he used to own this car and we had no idea. He drove in this car with Xavier and never really realized this was his car. So crazy story. Tony picked this up in Virginia.
I think, yeah, Virginia.
And Xavier stayed in contact with the previous owner. Tony didn't have it for too long. He traded it in here in Tampa for an AMG, ironically.
Yeah.
And then Xavier went into that dealership and ended up buying this car, which was his dream car. Years later, Tony wanted to get another sedan and never realized that the one that he used to have that he loved was in the possession of Xavier. So kind of a crazy story. Let's get back to this. So what I'm going to show you guys is this side here is actually coming out really good, but when we get over here, I'll explain it. If you look here, now we haven't wiped it down fully. I have not polished it, just compounded it, so there's some slight haziness. but most of the water spots are gone. But when we get down here, you can see there's still the water spots in there. And the issue we're having is we're starting to hit underneath the clear coat. So there's some kind of a striping effect, almost like somebody polished real deep, and it kind of goes like this. I don't know if I can get enough angle to see it. So we had to go a lot lighter on this side with the sanding, and we realized there's not much more we can do. We're not gonna be able to bring it back to life. If it was all as nice as this, we would definitely be able to bring this entire trunk back to life. It looks better, I'm not gonna lie, it looks actually a lot better. If we polish it, it'll look pretty good, especially in photos. And then we didn't want to take all this off because he's gonna put a spoiler back on. And that was a double-sided tape there. So he already knows he's putting it back on. So we just got it down to where now he can just put some Goo Gone on there, get it off, whatever, and then reapply that so he can put a spoiler back. So guys, with that, we're gonna end the video. You guys have an awesome day, a blessed week, and I'll catch you on the next one.